Hey guys, it's Landry with Airmarksman. Today we're going to go over a new product, the Scope Leveling Kit, and show you how to effectively use this. What we have here is the impact setup that we're going to get a scope put on. So let's start out with the smaller level of the bunch. You want to make sure the gun is fairly level front to back because that helps with the accuracy in the side to side of this level. So I'm going to take this level, place it on my rail, and with a good gun vise, I'm able to adjust to center the bubble. Now what you'll see next in the kit is the bubble that's going to go on the barrel. So we're going to mount this up front because this is going to give me the reference point when I'm mounting my scope. As you can see, this has a lot of adjustment for all barrel diameters. So now what I'm doing is getting this front level as close as I can to the rear level, but then this has the fine adjustment, so once I get it clamped into place, I can use the fine adjustment to make sure that these two levels match perfectly. Once I have that, now I have my reference point. I can remove this level. Next comes in your scope. Placing our scope into the rings, we are now going to loosely tighten this scope into place, making sure that there's an even gap on the rings and not over tightening the screws. How I'm able to do that is with a good quality torque wrench to be able to know what settings I'm doing for the torques. With this just lightly clamped, I'm still able to twist the scope just a little and still have friction so that it's not just freely floating. Now, depending on your scope setup, some of them will have rounded turrets, some of them will have flat, but the closer you can get to the actual mechanical erector system with the level, the more accurate you're going to get the scope. So with this particular scope, I'm going to remove this top turret so that I have a flat spot to mount the level to. Once that's removed, you see I've got a nice flat surface. So I'm going to double check that front one is still dead between the lines on the level. And now I can adjust this one until I get those levels matching. That tells me now I've leveled the gun to the scope rail and the scope to this front level. So with all these reference points, we should have a perfectly vertical reticle. At that point, you can continue to torque all your rings down according to manufacturer's specs and then double check to make sure it didn't shift at all. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please leave a comment down below. Any additions or anything else you'd like to know, please comment.